What is Shaykh Uthman's favorite asset class for investment?
Property.
Why?
Property is always a great investment. Even if the market corrects itself, people need places to live.
What we're doing right now, we built a ground floor plus 6th floor, 62-unit apartment building. I purchased the land with my own money. Instead of going to the bank to get a construction loan, what we did is get equity partners involved, and they're financing the construction. We build it, and then we're collecting rent. And we're coming in at least 50-60% below the market. Do you think there is a shortage of institutional investments, property-backed, but totally Sharia-compliant?
I think yours is the first one I've heard of. And I've had people come up to me and said, look, we just want your face on the project. Every one of them that I looked into had some riba in it.
People just think it's not possible, Sheikh.
But alhamdulillah, projects like yours are unique and there's barakah. And on top of that, it makes good business sense.
What is Shaykh Uthman's favorite asset class for investment?
What's an asset class for investment?
So you got stocks, you got crypto,
property,
real estate.
Yeah, real estate for sure.
Why?
I'm an old school guy, right? My father's old school, and my father always told me invest in land because it's something real, something tangible, it's something that
actually scarce
and always in demand. I mean, again, for example, Bitcoin. We're told that there's a certain amount, and you cannot ever build or mine more than that particular amount, and that's why it's so valuable. Anything that you can just keep printing, like pieces of paper as money, has no intrinsic value of itself, right? Land is necessary. People need to live. People need to farm. People need to do business in places, right? And we're not increasing any unless Elon actually colonizes Mars. This is all the land we got, right?
Yes.
So, and I'm not a property flipping guy. I believe buying property, no interest, no riba, no banks, whatever I can afford, I buy it and then rent it out. And then now you're getting a rental income every month, passive income coming in, and your equity is going up. So that's my forte. I've bought stocks before. I've got a few that I'm holding. Not my thing, So
on the stock, Sheikh, also is not my thing, but more I have matured. One thing that bugs me the most on stocks, forget, let's say, scholarly opinion and whatnot. Not forget, but there's opinions and discussions. But let's say we take the opinion, you can invest in these type of stocks and whatnot. But what still bugs me, this is an institution I'm helping that's not helping us. Actually, it's actually harming us in some instances. Even institutions like Meta, Apple, in some way or the other, they're not working for us. They're working against us. So I'm actually funding them.
You're part of the system then, right?
Yes, you're part of the system, right? So for the property, Sheikh, for someone, the issue people have, property is expensive investment to get into.
So let's talk about that, right?
Yeah, let's talk about it, Sheikh.
I know a brother personally. He bought 7 houses in Detroit for $5,000 to $10,000 each. $5,000 anybody has. I mean, if you don't have $5,000 in your bank,
you have more things to worry about than listening to the investments and everything.
If you got an iPhone 17 and you got and you don't have $5,000 in your bank, something's wrong with your money management.
The belt is financed, the phone is financed, everything's financed.
That's
horrible,
right?
Yeah.
In Pashto, we have a saying that never stretch your feet further than your shawl, right?
Yes, of course.
So that's the thing. People don't realize that they have the ability to save.
Yes.
I mean, again, people that go to Starbucks or, these kinds of things, and boycott is one thing, but people that don't even care about that, which is sad. There are people like that. But the amount of money they spend on that every week, every month, $5-7 for $8
coffee.
What the heck is that, right?
Yes, that's crazy.
And then they're like, I can't save money.
It's like,
I can never buy a house. Well, you could. You're just a little bit smarter, right? People go and lease cars they can't afford just because they want to flex.
Falling for this trend, Sheikh. The trend is I'll go to Starbucks, wait 20 minutes in the line, I'll say hi to all random people that I don't know, wait 20 minutes for a coffee that's just like, it's not even great coffee.
If you can't afford it, why do you have a 60-inch flat screen on interest? You're paying riba on it, right? Even on Amazon now, it's like, you want to break this into payments. Well, if I can't make it in one payment, I don't need it. I can live without it. So if you save, and then you invest somewhere. So now in
go back to the Detroit experience.
So if you buy that house in Detroit, you may not want to live there. Right? It might be the hood, right? I get it. You buy it, you put some money into fixing it. Right? The same brother He put, in each house he bought for between 5 to 10 grand, right?
Yep.
He put about 20, 30 more into fixing it.
Yes.
But once he fixed up that whole row, he was able to sell each one for 70.
Right, of course.
Right? So what he did, he took some money and put it together. He bought these houses. He worked. He got some more money. Fixed them up. Sold all of them now, 70 each. Right? Now he's got enough capital to buy somewhere where he wants to live. He bought a condo.
Yes.
He lived in the condo with his mom and his wife. It's like a 3-bedroom, but he didn't go and just go rent a place and throw money away, right? Alhamdulillah, as equity went up and he saved money, he sold a condo. He took money that he had saved and he bought a house.
What a smart brother.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So
this
you
is
can
exactly
do
what
it.
we teach, Sheikh. Even my thought was kind of similar as well in real estate investment. So this brother, is he a real estate operator, Sheikh? Like, is in the field? Okay, so
he's I gave him the advice.
Yeah. So someone like that could have done it with let's say he's not a real estate operator, but if someone has a little bit of real estate experience, Sheikh, there's even, for example, my first biggest breakthrough in life, alhamdulillah, financial breakthrough, was I was able to get these 16 properties owned by the same seller under contract with another investor, local from Michigan.
Nice.
These were all in city of Warren, but closer to 8 miles. So it's like you could call them Detroit properties, but they're not in Detroit. So he financed the whole operation, but we had a 50-50 JV
Alhamdulillah.
because the property needed full fix up, rehab, and then getting new tenants. So he's like, I don't want to do anything on this, but the price you're getting it, even if you take a 50% cut, still I'm making good return. And the arrangement was that eventually with that 50% and put some money on top, I'm going to buy him out. Which I did, Sheikh. At the end, I made a full video about it. Like, I literally made millions from zero money.
Alhamdulillah.
Literally 1 million plus from zero money.
From nothing,
Sheikh. No riba, even no money. Forget about riba because there's no money involved even from me. But as long as the skill and the competence is there, Sheikh, and you're a trusted operator, there are people, there are physicians and engineers and executives that want to put the money.
And I'll tell you another way. Buy a piece of land.
Yes.
I bought one in San Diego before. Buy a piece of land. And, if you have 20, 30,000, you can buy land in a nice city where you want to live. Then what you do is you collect, you work, you save your money, you don't waste, and you just put the foundation. Then you put a couple of rooms up.
Love it.
And then you can grow it and then sell it. There's always, I know a brother in San Diego, he's a school bus driver. He retired now, but school bus drivers don't make a lot of money.
Right.
He owns his house. In fact, outright.
Allahumma barik.
In fact, how he did it was there was a program through Habitat for Humanity. Which they said if you're under a certain income bracket, you pay only the principal, no interest. Which is great, no riba, right? So he got the house, and I forgot how much he bought it for, maybe 120 or something in San Diego a while back, right? Alhamdulillah, he owned it. He was still working. He sold it recently for 650,000. Right? Or maybe even more than that, but that amount, right? And then he took that money and he actually moved to another city now and he bought a huge house. And he's got this big, fund now because the extra money that he had.
Yes, of course.
So you can do it even if you have no money. Example you gave about yourself. It's amazing, right?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
But you have to take the initiative.
Yes. So now, Sheikh, that example, Allahumma barik, Sheikh, and I'll touch on the Habitat for Humanity in a second, but the example I gave you, Sheikh, and the example you gave of the brother, now what we have done is we have kind of institutionalized that model into, so what we're doing right now, for example, we have done one in Dubai, built to rent model, where we basically bought a plot of land in Dubai South, close to the new airport, and we built a G+6 ground floor plus 6th floor. 62-unit apartment building. And it was a complete build-to-rent model, so long-term hold, right? But the model is, Sheikh, I purchased the land with my own money. We got all the soft costs, the engineering, the approvals with my own money. Then instead of going to the bank to get a construction loan, of course we can, what we did is get equity partners involved, other partners involved in the project, and they're financing the construction. So they finance the construction, we do a joint venture, we build it, and then we're collecting rent. Now, we're doing a second one, Sheikh, but it's a build-to-sell model, where basically, again, we bought a plot of land. The whole project is 75 million dirham, alhamdulillah. Out of that, the plot itself is 25 million dirham. Then the soft cost, basically 30 million, close to 30 million is our own funds. And the rest, 45 million dirham, we have raised from partners and we put it together, but it's a build to sell model. And we're coming in at least 50-60% below the market. So our basically all our costs, the land acquisition, construction, engineering, development, marketing, brokerage, when you put everything together, we're at like 1,000 dirham per square foot. Okay.
Nice.
But the market is at 1,600, 1,700 dirham per square foot today. But by the time, inshallah, we finish, even if it doesn't go up, even if the market corrects a little bit.
Yeah.
But if you know what you're doing, you come in at a good entry price, you're still green and solid green.
Nice.
You know, and the beauty about property, may Allah bless your father. Is he alive, Sheikh?
He passed away.
He passed away. May Allah have mercy on him.
Amin.
The thing that our parents taught us with the properties is the tangible asset, Sheikh.
It is.
Even if the market goes upside down, you can still rent out all the units, collect rent, and wait for a better time to sell the building.
Property is always a great investment. You know, in the long run, it's never, even if the market corrects itself, it dips, you get bubbles and all that. In the long run, you'll make out.
Yes.
Because people need places to live.
100%.
Right? If you look at a lot of technology, a lot of, fads come and go. You know, something, like Tesla was the golden stock for so long.
Even before that, the dot-com bubble, Cisco, remember the routers?
Yeah, Cisco.
Now, where's the router in our house?
When's the last time you heard about Cisco making the headline for making money? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Tesla.
That was the biggest thing.
Tesla was one of those stocks that people thought was unshakable, right?
Yeah.
And then recently you've seen the crash they had and so on, right? And
now it's NVIDIA.
Yeah, NVIDIA.
Maybe now, future, we're not saying that AI won't be there, but maybe they'll come up with a way you don't need this many chips and powers to generate AI. You know?
And I mean, the thing with a lot of the chip companies is even Qualcomm and stuff in San Diego, they get outdone by other people.
Yeah.
Right? It's you could own a lot of stock. There was a company called Peregrine, and it was one of those really great going companies. And
Peregrine,
in San Diego. They're out of business now.
Okay.
But they had a technology that used to be used in medical devices. So I'd worked with them before, and their stock just bottomed out. They went out of business, right?
Yeah.
You can never have that with property.
Yes.
Right? In the end, even if the house falls apart, that land is worth money.
Exactly, Sheikh. Exactly. Alhamdulillah. So, Sheikh, do you think there is a shortage of these kind of institutional investments, property-backed, but totally Sharia-compliant, not like wrapped around?
I think yours is the first one I've heard of, to be honest.
Alhamdulillah,
right?
Sheikh, yeah.
It's very sad. A lot of the brothers that reach out to me that are doing different business projects around the world, and I've had people come up to me and said, look, we just want your face on the project and this. Unfortunately, every one of them that I looked into had some riba in it,
It's sad, Sheikh.
It's sad.
I think, how you started the podcast, Sheikh, it's coming to that full circle. Willpower, Sheikh.
Yeah.
People just think it's not possible, Sheikh. And I'm very open. Even until 2018, 19, touching COVID, I was from that school of thought. Like, man, without riba, it's not possible. I did not do Bank of America riba.
Yeah.
But Islamic banks. And I thought, bro, without these, how am I going to?
Islamic bank.
Yes. And we, people can follow the other podcasts we did. So I don't want to repeat the same thing. It will come out. The cave. We're the cavemen. We're cavemen. Allahumma barik. So, but then, Sheikh, when you're actually in it and the willpower comes and you have true tawakkul in Allah, Sheikh, it's possible and it's actually way more barakah.
And I mean, even if you look at it from a secular perspective,
yes,
when you're dealing with riba, somebody else is making money off your project.
Yeah.
Somebody who's
without taking any risk.
Exactly.
They're not
and that's why riba is haram, because they're not bringing any value to the project, not their skill set, not their intelligence, not their project management skills, basically they're just sitting back and saying, it's your money, it's your time.
Even if you go to hell with it, I need my money back and my interest. Yeah.
And I mean, I knew a lot of brothers that were involved in major property development projects. And unfortunately, a lot of them did deal with banks. And a lot of them that I know personally, they lost their shirts.
Yes, I know.
Because the bank came in at the last moment and said, by the way.
Some in the US as well, like the big ones. I know.
I'm talking about the ones in the US.
Yes.
But alhamdulillah, projects like yours, may Allah bless it and increase it, are unique.
Yeah.
And there's barakah. And on top of that, even from a secular perspective, it makes good business sense.
Yep.
You don't have a third entity that just wants to make money off your money. So
yes. Sheikh, last point on this one, another barakah, personally, selfish barakah for me is, I'm putting 20 to 30% of my own money in the project. If I did not have partners in the project, the rest 70 to 80% I would have taken from the bank, right?
Yeah.
Now what's happening is this 70, 80% is coming through Muslim partners. Sheikh, wallahi, each partner brings so much value in my life. Every time I'm sitting down with them, I learn so many things, Sheikh. For example, one brother is a former hedge fund manager. He used to manage $35 billion. He gave up because once he understood, it was hard for him to give up. Like, he doesn't want to be in the system. Now he has a 3-year non-compete. In that 3 years, all he's doing is supporting these kind of projects with his advice, Sheikh, not only with money.
Advice.
And the amount of help, like free advice, Sheikh, I would have to pay him, like his 4,000 to 5,000 USD a hour I would have to pay a consultant like that.
Wow.
Seriously, Sheikh, like they are in the marketplace, even in Dubai.
Man, I'm in the wrong business. I should be consulting on how to give dawah or something, man. How to shoot guns. Anybody want what books to buy?
Yeah. Books, tea, and guns, you know.
I don't even get that kind of funding from it, but anyway.
But anyway, Sheikh, like I got it for free because he's a partner now. And so many other, Sheikh. Islamic motivation, inspirations, 6 children, making them all Hufaz. He's a Hafiz himself. He's investing. So I learned 6 children. 6 children, all of them are becoming Hafiz. He left his job just because he wants to do tarbiyah of his children. And he's becoming a Hafiz himself. Like, so these type of investors are coming in. Uncle from America, Sheikh, Bangladeshi uncle, he's 67 years old. He's like, that's it. I'm just going to Medina. I don't know anyone there. I want to learn Arabic and be in Prophet Prophet's city. I have 200 grand. Take 100,000. I want to live off that passive. And with that 100,000, I'm going to Medina.
That's some willpower right there.
Sheikh, when you meet these, I'm like, what am I doing?